So I'm a big fan of credit card, and I was catching a flight from here at Dubai airport. Unfortunately, my credit card didn't work for the airport lounge because I left my actual credit card, which was supposed to be working here, and by mistake I took another one. It doesn't matter; it's fine. I mean, 1 or 2 hours worth of good time in the airport lounge is good. But anyways, I was thinking what to do in that time, so I thought to make a video on the credit card benefits. I have been living in the UAE for last 13 years, and in that time, I don't remember any month that I didn't use the credit cards. The credit cards that I'm using always giving me cash back, and I'm always on a lookout for better deals. Now, the disclaimer is that whenever you're using the credit card, you must pay in full at the month's end. I used to do that, and I have I was just calculating that I have almost earned 60,000 dirhams, although it is not that much. But over the 13 years period, I have made that money through the credit cards without spending any extra money from my side. This is some people can beat that. Some people I know they have made 120,000 dirhams or even more. It all depends on how what is your spend type, what is your how much you're traveling and stuff like that. The reason I'm making this video is to let everybody know that credit cards are not essentially nuisance, because people are thinking like that. It all depends on how you perceive things, how you handle your finances. I was just thinking while sitting at the airport, how many benefits can a credit card give to you? I would say around 7 to 8 benefits that a credit card gives to you. I'm gonna just quickly go through each of them. So first of all, you have a buffer of certain amount of time, let's say 1 month or 30, 40 days sometimes, or even more. You can plan your cash flow accordingly, because as I spend today, I would be billed, let's say, anywhere between 15 days, 30 days, or 40 days. It depends on my credit card cycles, payment cycles. So it is a very good way to manage your cash flow. Secondly, I always use the credit cards for the payments online, because it gives you much better security than the debit card. I will make a separate video on credit card versus debit card, but if you ask me, if you want to spend anything on credit card, it's much safer because it is not your own money. Most of the time it is insured, and if, let's say, your debit card is stolen, or a debit card's money is stolen, and you go into like open the tickets, open the case with the bank, until it resolves, your money is not with you. But for credit card, if you run into such kind of problem, your money is still intact. You won't have to pay the credit card until the case is resolved. This is important. While you're paying online, it's good that you use the credit card. Credit card is also good in building history, credit history. If you are just new to a country, let's say if you're coming new to if I know many Western countries where you just need to spend on credit card just to build up your credit history. Once your credit history is built up, a good credit history means you will get preferential loan rates and stuff like that. So start building your credit history. Maybe 4 months, 6 months, it will take time. Let's say whatever you're paying for utility bills and stuff like that, you should use credit card instead of debit card or cash. This way you will make sure that your credit history is building. Basically, I have almost got 60,000 dirhams of cash back in last 13 years. Normally, how it works is that you have to spend certain amount, and then by the end of the month, you might get in terms of let's say cashback points, or let's say cashback rewards, or even cash sometimes, which can be adjusted in your monthly bill of the credit card. Let's take an example. If some credit card is offering you on average 2% to, let's say, 5%, sometimes they're giving on different spend, depending on spend tiers, depending on where you're spending. Let's say on an average you're getting 2 to 3%, or let's say 3%. So if I'm spending, let's say, 6,000 dirhams a month, I will always get almost 180 dirhams to 200 dirhams every month. So if you talk about for a year, it will cost you around, if it will get you around, let's say, 2,500 dirhams, 2,400 dirhams a month. If you talk about 10 years, it will come to be around 24,000 dirhams. And also, if your spend is much more, and if you try to spend wisely, and let's say you have to pay school fees, you have to because the kids school fees is a big component in UAE spend. So if your school is accepting the credit card, it's much better, because even 24,000, 30,000, 40,000 sometimes, whatever the fee is, you can easily pay through the credit card and get the cash back on that. I cannot confirm you right now which kind of credit cards are better in the UAE right now, because these information are changing day to day, on the day-to-day basis, monthly basis. I use multiple credit cards. I use Commercial Bank of Dubai. I use Dubai First. I used to have Samba as well. I use HSBC as well. But the best card as of nowadays, in last 2-3 months, I can see is both Dubai First and Commercial Bank of Dubai. Now there is another thing which I am deprived of today, because I didn't get the correct credit card for myself, is you can get the lounge access for airport. See, if I might have gone to the lounge access, and I might have not made this video. Anyways, whatever happens for good. So I'm able to make this video while I'm waiting for my flight. The best part about credit card while traveling is that you can use lounge access. Lounge access is very good. You can find a lot of freebies. You get hot food as well. You get a nice quiet environment and stuff like that. So with credit card, just make sure that you're having the right credit card, you have the right spend criteria fulfilled before you go um, uh, to the airport lounge, because sometimes the credit cards are saying that you must have at least this kind of spend before you use that service, otherwise they will charge for it. So it's not that simple. You have to be on top of your game if you want to make the best out of your credit cards. Another point where I recommend always to use the credit card is while booking the rent a car, or let's say your hotel bookings, especially if you're traveling. The reason is that the rent a car or the hotel bookings, if you're doing, and if you're not 100% sure that you will use the same company, or use the same service, or use the same for the same duration, this kind of ambiguity might lead you to spend the money already, and you might not be able to avail it, and then you have to get it refunded. It might take some time. So better use credit card in this case, so that the credit card cycles give you ability to get the refund of your spend. I've seen a lot of people who don't have the credit card, and they somehow wanted to travel, and they wanted some car rental to be done on their debit card. What happens is they have to use the debit card, let's say for 3 days. The car rental company will charge you for 3 days. The car rental company will also charge you for the deposit. So this whole amount will be blocked from your bank account, your cash account. Otherwise, if you would have used the credit card, it would have been blocked on the credit card, and you wouldn't have to pay the cash upfront. So similarly, same thing goes for the hotels as well. So I suggest to use credit card, especially while you're traveling. This gives you a sense of security as well. Now the best part about the referral bonus that I have talked about in the beginning of the video. So a lot of times these credit card companies give you incentive to join them, just to become their customers. So you have to look out for such kind of offers. And also at the same time, I am not saying that just move away from your existing credit card. Just think about it. Just have your calculations done before moving your credit card company. So I make videos about personal finance, productivity on this channel, and I have another channel as well, which is in Urdu language or Hindi language. If you understand that language, you can watch that as well. I have linked that in the description below. Moreover, if you're interested in buying a property in Dubai, you can easily go through even with 500 dirhams. If you want to invest in that, the links are in the description below. You will get the full information about those two platforms, GetStake and SmartCrowd. If you invest through those platforms, and if you invest through my referral link, you will get 250 dirhams of referral bonus as well. I hope you like this video. I have added these two videos, recent videos that I have uploaded. Let me know in the comment section if you like them, and please do subscribe the channel.